morning. Make sure this is working. Yeah, I think the schedule being on there is fun. I did some playing around with this. I got hotkeys now, so I can be full screen. I have the game screen and I have the schedule screen. I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about that. Let me get this all booted up here. Get some extra snow I was removing this morning, so I'm a little late for my 8 o'clock that I wanted to start at, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get this going here. And there it is. Kabam. And now we can jump right into it. All right. So where we left off last time, yesterday we got our first load from the Aurora. And we had one more load of stuff we wanted to go get. We need to offload some more of this stuff. Yeah, let's see here. We're gonna need a lot of space for that too. Let's... I think probably the best plan here. Adjust my audio a bit. Yeah, mid-50s. Well, that's what you get for being in freaking Florida. You don't get to experience the joys of real weather down there. It's just all hot all the time. Does not sound like fun to me personally, but you know, if you like lots of heat, I guess that's the place to be. We'll not need the propulsion cannon this time. So I'll be able to dump some of this stuff off. I won't need laser cutter this time either. We'll put those in the sea moth. We'll drink this. Won't need that. And we'll probably get another locker going in here just because we can. What do we need for the bed anyway? What was that? We're missing synthetic fiber maybe? Probably. Do I have? I might have some of that. I do. Boop. We have a bed. So, beds actually are used to change time of day. So see how it's daytime now? You can actually...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, see, that's what people don't tell you. Oh, not enough space to lie down in the bed? No. Some people don't tell you about people that love hot areas like that. We'll mess with the bed later. They don't like hot areas to be outside in that all the time. They just like how nice it is. That's what I've witnessed,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
at least. Like Alaska, it's like, well, we don't necessarily enjoy it being, you know, -20 in the winter or anything, but we're inside. Yeah, exactly. Only the beach. Yeah, like I only enjoy it being -20 when I'm, you know, on a snow machine or something. A snowmobile for you people that don't call them snow machines. In Alaska, pretty much everybody calls them snow machines. We're talking about snowmobiles when we say that. I just realized something. I want to move my camera for Subnautica. I guess here would be fine. Just realized it was blocking the UI there for the Seamoth. I don't want to do that. Mess with some of my stuff I could stitch at. Yeah, the beach, I'm okay with the beach being like 70, 80 degrees. I guess maybe 90. I guess that's probably more realistic, 90 degrees. As long as I've got water I can get in, like, I can make that work. I'm just not a fan of, like, you know, doing roofing in July in Florida or something like that. Like, that's not a good time. Not something I'm particularly interested in checking out. Now, Grumpy Sarge, you've been over to the Philippines, though, right? Yeah, the humidity is. I'm a big man. I sweat a lot. Humidity is my Achilles heel. So, like with the Philippines, I think it's probably, I'm assuming, like very similar weather to what I had over in Guam. So, like what I experienced over there was a lot of humidity, very rainy. It really wasn't that hot. Oh, Florida's reported to be just like the Philippines. Okay. So yeah, very, very humid. Not like as hot as I thought it would be. Like it was warm, but it's not as hot as I thought it would be. So we're making another trip over to the Aurora. We're gonna go in the bottom this time. I think it'll be a little quicker. We're gonna get the rest of that stuff we didn't get. I don't know. Like I passed through Hawaii on my way over there, which again it was not as temperate as I would like. It was a little warm, I felt like, but that is a place I should go spend some more time, is Hawaii, and check that out, I suppose. I didn't mind Guam though. It was just a bit humid. There was a few days that were pretty darn warm, but overall it wasn't like the end of the world kind of temperature or anything. Grab these things. Now this may end up taking us a third load. We'll see here, because I'm gonna grab all these carry-alls. Now we do have the radiation isn't bothering you. Radiation was fine, man. Yeah. Oops, did not mean to drop that. Radiation was fine. That wasn't a big deal.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And what's a little skin cancer? You know what I'm saying? Oh, in the Aurora? No, so I thought we were talking about radiation in Guam. I was like, radiation in Guam, interesting. No, so the radiation's not a problem in one, I have the radiation suit. So I've got the suit, gloves, the helmet. I think you missed us building that last time. Hey, 220, good to see you. think you missed us building this, the radiation suit last time. But no, the radiation wouldn't be a problem anyway anymore. Matter of fact, I think I could probably show that. I think I can probably take this off. So let me just dump this on the ground. Probably not. I don't think it'll let me dump it on the ground. But we actually, last episode, we went in and we used the repair tool and we patched up all the holes in the reactor in the Aurora. Yeah, I don't think it says... I don't think it says on the equipment. I think it's a percentage-based thing. I think that like the suit probably gives you... It's probably a lot like below zero with the cold suit. So you're probably getting like 50-60% radiation protection from the suit, 10 to 20 from the gloves, and 10 to 20% from the helmet, something like that. So if you're wearing everything but the helmet, you probably have a good percentage that you're blocking. But once you patch up all the holes in the reactor, that becomes no longer a problem. So there, we're able to put all these carry-alls in here. I think we might be able to grab the rest of it this trip. Depends on how long you're going to be there. There is several, I want to say like 4 med kits. I think there's about 4 med kits you'll find in the Aurora as you're going through it. But yeah, you can always take, 3 or 4 with you and you'll probably be okay. Depends on how quickly the damage is ticking. I know for speed runs, they can generally get in, grab what they need, and get out with, I believe it's 2 med kits. And that's without a suit at all. So you probably wouldn't even need that many. But instead of waiting for the pod to make them, you can make your own med kits from synthetic fiber that you can make just from the creep vines. So like you could load up on a ton of the med kits if you really wanted to do it that way. Oh, we're gonna be able to grab everything except 1 carry-all. That's a shame.
Emergency.
We really don't need that last carry-all though.
Seek calorie intake.
It's just fun to have them. Did we grab any? No. We must have taken the food ball back to the base. That's fine. But like I said, it is an achievement to... I said last episode. It's an achievement to actually get to the engine room, the nuclear engine room on the Aurora here, and patch up all the holes. It's not necessary to complete the story, but it's an achievement. So if you're going for all the achievements, you'll want to get into that engine room with the repair tool and patch it all up, and that'll stop the radiation itself. And then you just won't even have to worry about it. You really don't need this extinguisher for anything, but since it's sitting here, I'm gonna grab it. Yeah, after this point, if you don't come back to the Aurora, there is no other part in the game that you need an extinguisher for, except on the Cyclops. The Cyclops is the massive submarine you can make later on here. And when you're using that sucker, there's some key situations where a fire can start on the submarine. I am a hoarder. That's why I love games like this. I am a major hoarder. I hoard everything. Look at my shelves behind me. I collect all kinds of shit. And those are just the shelves you can see. On our way back to base. So, Grumpy Sarge, I know you're still probably more in tune with your Russian words than I am. We've actually got several Russian viewers. 220 in the chat there being one of them. Yeah. Yeah, even just 8 hours in, yeah, you'll have a whole bunch of bullshit. Is there any aspect of the game that you're confused on or trying to figure out, or is it coming pretty naturally? I think for the most part the game is fairly intuitive as far as figuring out like how stuff works. I think probably the hardest aspect of the game is just navigation. So if you've got a good system that works for you for navigating around the map and remembering where stuff is, whether it's a ton of beacons or just having a really good sense of direction, then the game will flow pretty easy for you. It seems a lot more intimidating than it really is once you start getting into it. But I mean, it also depends on how scared you get of the monsters and stuff, I suppose.
Welcome aboard.
You don't have your Cyrillic keyboard? Hey man, I don't have a Cyrillic keyboard either. Okay, just dump some of this stuff off here. Do need food. There we go, there's a nutrient block.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, stabilized vital signs. Everybody likes stabilized vital signs. Especially EMTs. Let's see here. Where did I put my habitat builder? So it doesn't like the bed being here. We're going to try another location. I think it wants access to the side so it can play the animation of getting in the bed. And we don't have the larger room yet. There we go. So see, we can just climb in this bed here and it'll actually change time of day. Which really is only necessary if you have a hard time seeing at night, or at night you just get more scared and you'd prefer not to play. So see, it should be... I think this is sunset now. I don't believe we have anywhere on our PDA that actually tells us what time of day it is. Oh yeah, it's different on console. There is a button on console, I know though. You just have to go here and it'll tell you. You can actually take screenshots in the game here. And then I'm not 100% if it's only in below 0 or if it's also in this. I know in below 0 you can get a picture frame you can put in your buildings, and then it's just an empty picture frame, and you can take your screenshots and put it in there, so you can like make your own wall art to put in there. Alright, so with having everything from the Aurora now, we're pretty much just gonna go through and start finding absolutely everything that we can scan and get that database filled up, because unfortunately it doesn't show us like all the blueprints blanked out, so we don't know what we're missing. You can get on the wiki and whatnot and find that if you really want to, but we know that the Cyclops is something we're gonna need. Yes, we can do the scanner room now. The scanner room, if you have a hard time finding anything in this game, the scanner room is going to be just absolutely a lifesaver. I've used the scanner room to find absolutely everything in this game. That's how I figured out a lot of the stuff on my very first playthrough. Because I didn't really want to go and Google absolutely everything. I had a lot more fun, pardon me, trying to figure it all out on my own. And the scanner room will kind of help you, I want to say cheat that, but like figure out how to find that stuff without having to go online if you get stuck. We're going to swap over to the rebreather here, and we'll keep the radiation suit on just because we have nothing else to put in there, and to my knowledge it doesn't slow us down any, but it's not going to do any good for us anymore because there's no more radiation concerns. Oh, that's too full. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's the cured beeper. I think we've got plenty of time right now though. This one was full. Alright, we'll throw that over there. throw this over there for now. Other tools, I got the propulsion cannon back. We'll take an extra battery just in case. And our laser cutter. Guess we'll take the flashlight. I didn't really use it before, but guess we'll take it because we can. Oh yeah, where's our emergency air bladder? It's not very often I should need that, but I'll take it just in case. So more than likely we're going to want a repair tool more than anything else. Alright. So we're going to go back to the Jellyshroom caves. Because in the Jellyshroom caves, there's actually a small base from the Degassi survivors. And we want to get some of their stuff. We're gonna throw some carry-alls down in here. I don't necessarily plan on using these, but they're something to collect in the game, so we've got them. And it helps our base look a little nicer too.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's gonna take us a while to get everything, absolutely everything in this game done, so we might as well have a nice looking base while we do it. Ah! I cannot read that. I had conversational Russian at best. Definitely never got to the point where I was able to read and write it. So I mostly picked it up by chatting with fellow workers. Southern Russian. I imagine there's different, I don't know if you're just being funny or if you're being serious. I imagine there's probably different dialects depending on like where in Russia you grow up. Good day, y'all. Okay. So is that like Breviet something? Okay, yeah, being funny, yeah. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, I imagine you've probably it's probably like a lot of other languages I've heard of where you've got like a formal and an informal. Like the way you say things is different based on if you're talking to your buddies or you're talking to like someone in a business meeting. So this here in those Jellyshroom caves is the first Degassi base we're gonna go check out. So there's all kinds of fun stuff for us to scan here. With that depth upgrade we grabbed from the Aurora, we can actually get down here. The base crush depth of the Seamoth, where the Seamoth will get crushed and implode on itself, is 200 meters. We're down here at like 261. So with that upgrade we can go to 300, which is a really good reason to go to it. So this is the multi-purpose room. So this is an actual large room we can build. So that's the first easiest place to get this that I know of. A really long word for most readings, okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, that's right, we already scanned these jellies before. So in here we've got a PDA in the first room. That's Bart Torgle's log number 1. We've got our water filtration machine. It'd be nice to get this going because this will make us water. We won't have to spend any time making water. There's another PDA tucked in this locker.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'm just looking around, checking. You saw that crab snake out there. He noticed us and he's not happy we're here. If you go all the way on the side, you can get past that Jellyshroom without getting stung there. Alright, and we can't climb this ladder, we have to swim up the hole. And we don't have another air tank on us, so we're actually going to head back out to the sea moth to refill our oxygen here. If we keep the lights off in the sea moth and we don't move, we shouldn't draw any aggression from the crab snakes. Shouldn't. So we don't have a defense system built on this thing yet. But we should be okay. They don't do a ridiculous amount of damage anyway, so both these ladders should go up to the same place, I believe, if we just swim up the tube. And then in this observatory room here, which is kind of cool, we can look out here. See, they go inside these mushrooms. We can actually scan this observatory because this is something we can build ourselves.
New blueprint acquired.
I like that, a bio break. Doggy needs a bio break. I like that. Never heard anyone put it that way, but that is actually probably the gentlest way to say that ever. I like that. Jolly good show, chap. Alright, here we have the ultra high capacity tank. We've got the high capacity tanks right now. This is going to give us even more oxygen per air tank. Got a wall planter we can scan. Got another PDA here.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
And that's another voice log. Whoa, that crab snake. Clipping right through the side there. Alright, that should be everything here.
30 seconds.
As far as on the inside of this, there is stuff on the outside. Some fragments and stuff we can get. And then there's the PDA in this section that's broke off, of course.
Integrating new
okay,
PDA
so see,
data.
he did hit our sea moth because he gets knocked down here. So he did end up getting aggroed on it a bit. So we'll repair that because he knocked it down to like 70-something%. And then, oh, stasis rifle. Okay, we can scan that up. Now, I did not use the stasis rifle once in my other playthrough where I went through and got all the achievements and everything. I scanned it all up, but I never used it once. But we'll be experimenting with that, showing you how that works on this playthrough. I believe we have the modification station already. Yep. Scan these plants. Cave bush and the papyrus. Yeah, we already have the violet blue. Double check there's nothing on the roof here. Oh look, there is spotlights. Alright. A moon pool fragment, we need that.
New blueprint.
We need one more of those so we can make our own moon pool. That would be nice. Okay, let's get some shale busted up here. There, we need diamond. No, we definitely need a little bit more diamond. Now we can't mess with this yet, but let's just remember that there is these large lithium crystals down here. What are you messing with? Here, come here, let me scan you. Hey, get off. Hey. That's not very nice. Get our oxygen back here. Pop this sucker. Alright. Come here, you. I need to scan you. Man, we're like almost there. It won't let us get the scan, I don't think. We're so close. So close to having him scanned. Oh, maybe we did get him scanned. Get out of here. Alright, we are at 48%. He did a number on the C-Moth here, but they shouldn't be able to catch us with the speed we're going, so. Pop out around the corner here and then head straight up. Make sure we don't bump into anything, because that will break us. It's pretty much straight up from this corner, isn't it? I think so. All these fish we're bumping into. Kabunk, bunk, 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 bunk. Alright. We'll head this away direction. Alright. Where'd we go here? There we are. Get a little repair action here. I'll double check. I don't think I have anything in storage. Nope. Alright. Didn't really grab much anything. We mostly just. Oh, that's all that. We mostly just went and grabbed some blueprints for things. So, battery charger, power cell charger, we've got half of those. Don't have indoor grow bed yet. We got the wall planter. Got the multi-purpose room. Oh yeah, water filtration. But yeah, I think after the update, yeah, we do have, after you scan the multi-purpose room, we have access to the large room now as well. Which is awesome, because that helps us make a much larger base here. The moon pool will be nice once we have that done as well. That will be very, very useful to us. There we go, ultra high capacity tank. Oh yeah. No, Omni, it's really nice. They actually, I don't remember when it was, but they actually had a small, if I remember correctly here, I want to say they had a small graphics update to try to bring it more in line with Below Zero's graphics. And this was a while ago at this point, but I believe that was one of the things that they did. But yes, it is very nice. Cook some peepers.
Seek fluid intake.
Right.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Need all that up. We got another med kit we'll use up. Alright. Oh yeah, good old Loco, man. Dude, Loco's great. I do love his stuff. This is just the stasis rifle. Which I think we have enough stuff to do that too, but don't need to worry about it at the moment. Should have another radio message.
Receiving re-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So LifePod 3 is normally the first LifePod that I get the radio message for. I'm not sure why it took so long for us to get this notification. But that's normally the first one I hear about, because they're in like a kelp forest that's close to the shallows here. So what's nice about where we spawned here, though, is we'll be able to make a really nice base that actually has access here. Yeah, see, there's Life Pod 3 in the shallows over there. It is actually a ways away from us. Maybe that has to do with which radio message you get first. Maybe if you have Aurora's over there. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff we have access to over there we can get to with the Cyclops, because we need deep water to make the Cyclops. But we'll be able to make our base right here, because probably we'll build a moon pool that has access right here, and probably wrap this around on this edge. That's what I'm thinking. Should work okay. Should work okay. We're gonna need a lot of lithium and whatnot here. Let's see. Do we want to expand the base right now? Is the question. Yeah, I do.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I do kind of want to get that large room built. Yeah, see, we need lithium in order to make these plasteel ingots, and I don't think I have. Yeah, I have one piece. So, I made my base a few hundred meters. Hold on, let me adjust my chat bar here. Yeah, north of your pod. There's tons of different places to build bases, and you can have more than one base built. Yeah, so lithium, that's what we're about to go over. There's a couple of different ways to get lithium. There's a couple of different biomes you can get it in. I'm going to show you what I think is the absolute easiest way. The absolute easiest way to get lithium. Actually, I need a beacon, though. Hold on. I need to get some copper and get a beacon. So I think we are out. Titanium. So usually lithium is just deep. You can find some in those Jellyshroom caves we were just in. It's not super uncommon there. You can definitely find some in there, but if you want lots of it, you're probably not going to find lots of it in there. But you can find some. But there's two islands in this game that are above water. So they're dry land. There's two of them. And one of them has a ridiculous amount of lithium on it. Now, people have complained that there's a Reaper that likes to try to eat them when they go over there. I have personally never had any issue with them. So it is my favorite place to go to get lithium because it's ridiculously safe and I can get an absolute crap load of lithium and not have to worry about it. And that is what I'm going to show you all how to get to. There's copper right there. Perfect. Let's make us a beacon real quick. I'll turn on the scrap metal and titanium while I'm at it. And yeah, this is going to be, this whole run I'm doing is going to be spoiler, of course, because I'm showing how to go through and do literally everything. So if you're wanting just the basics of Subnautica without everything getting spoiled, we have covered that already. So from this point forward, definitely the entire freaking game is about to get spoiled for you. So if that is an issue, then I wouldn't probably keep watching. Dump off everything here. Hold on, give me that. And that. Alright, deployables, beacon. Well, I guess we're not going to spoil everything from this point forward, but there's definitely some stuff that's going to get spoiled. Alright, so we're going to go to our center point coral tube because that is what we're using to help everybody at home here navigate, since my pod's probably in a different spot than your pod is. Alright. And if you're following along with everything at home, you'll have life pod 6 over here. That's the direction we're going to go. Slightly to the left of that. So in between life pod 3, life pod 6. Pretty much right there where that cloud is. Got the Aurora on our right hand side. And this is where we're going to head. To the left of that life pod 6 beacon. Shouldn't take too long and you'll be able to see this island. We saw this island actually, I want to say on our first, it was either our first or second playthrough. It might have been the second playthrough, it might have been yesterday. Or second part, rather, not playthrough. We saw that there was a little island over here, and that's the island we're going for. It's one of the 2 islands in the game. Yeah, it's a really great lithium spot. Yep, it's just barely out of sight there. Yep. So we want to go on the left-hand side of this. If you are concerned about the Reaper that hangs out over here, it hangs out on the right-hand side of this island. Using my hands here, the right-hand side. So if we stay on the left of this island, shouldn't bump into the Reaper. The Reaper is, say, probably the biggest reason people have issues with somebody shitting their pants. Not them, of course, but somebody. So this is actually a fragment that we really want to scan right here.
Massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
Dude, this biter is really wanting to mess with us here. So we really want to scan this. This is one of the engine fragments for the Cyclops. So unlike a lot of these other things that we're scanning, the Cyclops has 3 distinct parts that we have to collect fragments for, and you need 3 fragments for each of those parts. So for the engines, you need 3 parts scanned. Oh, a little far. Right here is where we want to dock. Now be careful doing this with your Seamoth, because if you get it stuck on the beach here, it's a pain in the butt to unstick yourself. So there is fine. We don't want to go all the way up and beach it. Alright, we've made it to dry land. Haha. Now, important thing to note, in this first game, you cannot build a base on land. Ish. You can do it, but the game isn't really designed for it. That may have changed, actually, with the Below Zero update, where they tried to bring them all online. But I know back in the day when I was trying to build a base on land, it didn't work. These are bulbo trees. You can cut it to the point where it actually gets destroyed. Once we can grow our own plants indoors, we can take cuttings from this and go plant it in our base, which is one thing we will be doing, but not necessarily at the moment. Let's make sure we have our propulsion cannon ready to go here. So we're going to take this beacon. Keep in mind, this beacon has to be deployed underwater. It won't let us deploy it on land. And we're going to deploy our beacon here. And now, I haven't told you about this island. We're going to call this Island Alpha. I normally name this something else, but I don't want to name it that yet. On the off chance someone's watching that does not know, I don't want to spoil this. So there's this facility over here. Oh, hello, crab. I'll just run away from him. We're not going to mess with that facility yet. We're just going to run up here. We're going to ignore this purple thing. Just know that purple thing there is part of the story. But we're not going to advance that part of the story yet. We're just going to get lithium because we just want to build our base up right now. Plenty to do. So if we come up on this side, I hear more crabs. Wow, he was really chasing us there. Just get rid of these crabs here. Goodbye! That way they can't mess with us. We're gonna... Come on. There we go. Crab got yeeted. Oh, there's another one. The reticle of this will actually... Oh, that's a rock. The reticle of this will change when it locks onto something. So see, it's smaller, and it'll get bigger, and the tip of the gun will move when it's locked onto something it can grab. And please keep your arms and legs in the vehicle at all time, and one-way ticket to out of here. So in these caves is where we're going to find our lithium. It's going to be on the walls and whatnot. As soon as I find a piece, I'll show you. Throw you up there for now, out of my way. Same with you, throw you way over there. So here's a piece of shale. We can break that open. There's some lithium in that. There's some lithium on the wall. This is what it looks like when it's just on the wall here. It does blend in fairly well, but just a little bit of practice, you'll be able to see the shininess and grab it. And there's a ton more on this island, don't you worry. We've only found 2 pieces. There's going to be about 1 billion. I think that actually killed the little crab guy there. He's stuck in the dirt, that's for sure. Another piece of shale. Another piece of lithium. I've actually gotten a ton of diamond and whatnot out of here before too, because those shale outcrops can have all kinds of stuff in them. A piece of gold. Oh, hello. Get yoked, son. There's some diamond. I'll head down here. I can't remember if there was much down here or not, but we're gonna investigate it. Nothing down on this side. I don't know if that can change though. It's possible between playthroughs that changes. Some shale. Some diamond. Some lithium there. Lithium there. We need to build our base. I hear skittering, but I don't see any of them. Some more plants we can scan. These don't have any actual purpose in the game as far as like food or anything, but you can take cuttings of these and put them in your base. Just for funsies and aesthetics. But yeah, as you can see, there is a huge cave network on this island. There he is. Huge cave network with tons and tons of stuff we can mine. How are we doing on storage? Can only grab 2 more things. Boop. And we're full. We have a full load of lithium, a good bit of diamond. See, look at all this shale in here. So much more we can mine out of here. So much more. So, fairly easy to get to. Like I said, I have never bumped into Reapers up here personally. Some people have told me they've had trouble with Reapers, but I've never had trouble with the Reapers here, so. And there's where we docked down there. So we'll just head on back down through the cave system. Head on back to base. Cha! Good times, good times. Hello, Mr. Crab. There's our blown up Aurora. Actually, I don't think we scanned a Lolo tree yet. No, we have. Can we? Yeah, we can scan these sky rays. Yeah, so this side of the island that's closer to the Aurora, this is generally the side. Oh, that peeper was surfing on land. Do it again. Do it again. I dare you. I'll grab you up and munch munch. Oh, there's a crab there. But this side over here is where the Reaper generally is, on that side, so I would avoid that side of it. Again, we're going to ignore this purple tablet because it is not the part of the story that we want to advance right now. Oh, some salt, that would be good. Is there more salt I can grab here? Just that one piece. I don't need like a ton of salt or anything right now, but it's nice to have some. Now we could offload some of that into the storage on the sea moth here, just to make sure we're taking a full load back. I'm not super worried about that right now, so we're not going to do that, but that is one thing we could do. We could be maximizing how much we're carrying back. We have plenty for what we're doing on the base right now, though, so we're not going to worry about it. And just head back to our center point, or straight back to our pod, wherever we want to go. Taking a load of lithium back to the base. Another good source of Subnautica content. I'm trying to remember how to say his name so I don't butcher it. There's a speedrunner that does tons and tons of different categories of speedrunning for Subnautica. If you're not worried about spoilers at all, because he does them very, very quick. It's something. Wait one second. I actually want to look this guy up because I want to tell you guys about this speedrunner, because I really enjoyed watching his videos. I mean, of course, there's Eclipsed and Tomato Anise and Cinnamon Cookies. They all do good stuff. But there was one specifically that I wanted to talk about. Where is he? Yeah, he's on my YouTube like every night while I'm falling asleep. Salvner. That's his name, Salvner. So, yeah, look him up on YouTube if you want to see speedruns of Subnautica. Salvner on YouTube. He's got absolute tons, and I mean tons, of content for speedruns on there. really enjoy his content. And he does like tons of different categories. Tons of different categories. Glitched, glitchless, any percent. He does, I forget exactly what he called it, the like low percent or something, where he like tries to speedrun the game with as few items as possible. Just all kinds of crazy stuff. Can be quite a lot of fun to watch. Alright, so now that we have a ton of lithium,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
what we want to do, offload this diamond here and this gold. And where's that? Is titanium ingots. There we go. So we make the titanium ingots. With lithium, we can make plasteel ingots, and we'll need a few of those. For the large room, you'll need 2 of those. Lithium's also important because we need that to make reinforced sections for the base, and you need reinforced sections to increase your structural integrity. You know what we need? I think I took the habitat builder out, didn't I? Where did I put it? Oh, great. Oh, great. Now I gotta find it. This is why I should label my lockers. It's probably over here. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna put builder on 5. Alright, so we want to make a large room, eh? So, trying to think. I know we want the moon pool like sitting like over here, so we could probably build the large room going more or less this direction, I think. That would probably work. So let's build a normal, whoopsie daisies. Just trying to spin it. Ah! Up. There we go. Do this. So you can see we're at 8 for structural integrity in the top left there. I'm going to do that. Cancel that because we want it in the L compartment. There we go. And I think we can do a large room right off of that. We could do it that direction. Do we want to do it that direction? Or do we want to do it longwise here? I think maybe longwise along the edge would look better. Let me swim up here. So I think there's only the one spot on the edges. Yeah. I'll do it right here. We're going to be really careful because if this goes over our integrity limit, we're going to get holes in the base. Okay, it did not. Now, if we do get holes in the base and it starts flooding, it's okay. It's okay. We don't have to completely freak out. It's not the end of the world if that happens. Matter of fact, maybe we'll just push it to that point so I can show you. It's not the end of the world if that happens. You can fix that. It won't damage any items you have in the base. Oh, let's get some air.
Oxygen.
Won't damage any items in the base. You just have to fix it up so that you can pump the water back out of the base because it will fill with water. So we're going to have the moon pool over here, but we're going to have it down a bit. We're going to have it drop down. So let's not do that. Let's do an L compartment. Let's do a T. We're going to do a T compartment right here. Oops, so see we're at 2 now for structural integrity. And then we're going to go down from this T, which is what this is going to be for. So we take this vertical connector, which we don't have a ton of titanium now. We need to get more titanium. down. And yes, we can't build the moon pool yet. We're getting set up for it. So let me grab a bunch more titanium. Dump some of this lithium off so we can grab more titanium. So yes, we can build down. And the way we build down is use this vertical connector. And probably 2. Because we don't want the moon pool too far away, because we want the prawn suit to be able to dock into it fairly easily. Do we go down one more? No, I don't think we go down one more. I think that's probably fine. Yeah. I think that's fine. So then we'll do another eye compartment here. Now it connects. We're right at 0. So we build anything else, this thing's going to start flooding, basically. So from there we'll be able to go and attach the moon pool right to it. Is the concept anyway. So we can build some stairs and stuff in there. So to demonstrate how this works with the flooding and whatnot, so I think that's important to go over. We're just going to add another compartment on here. Alright, so damage due to weak hull strength of -1. So it keeps giving us that warning, that's why it's at ×6 there. So this thing's going to start sprouting leaks. Yep, I can hear one going now. So we'll pop in here. So the base starts filling up with water. But like I said, it's not the end of the world if this starts happening. One, you can remove that section. That's going to be the easiest way to do it. If it goes over, you can just remove that section. And then it's no longer busted. The other thing you can do is under your normal base pieces, there's this reinforcement section, 3 titanium, 1 lithium. Take that. You can't do it if there's stuff built on the inside here. But you can build that on a section to reinforce. And they gave us +7 from building just one of those. So 1 lithium, 3 titanium, titanium's everywhere. Boom, that gives us a whole bunch more structural integrity to work with. The other thing you can do, which we don't have lead on us, but these foundations give us, I believe it's +2. And we can't take this apart because there's stuff on it. But you can build a foundation out of just lead and titanium. I think it gives you +2 structural integrity. So it's not the end of the world if that happens. You can see we fixed that, but it is still full of water. So now that we fixed the structural integrity and we're full of water, we get our repair tool. And we swim around, we look for the breaches. Because there's going to be breaches in the base now. And we have to repair them. You'll hear kind of a hissing sound, even though it's already completely full. You hear it hissing, you'll see it. You just repair those.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
So once that's done, it'll start slowly draining the water out of the base. You see, we can't get oxygen in here either, of course, because it's full of water. There we go. See, water's starting to come out. It really is as simple as that. Not the end of the world if you overbuild it like that. There's some guys, that's how they prefer to actually build their base, is just to build the whole thing up first. There we go, now we can stand. They'll actually just build the whole base up first, not worry about structural integrity. And then once they have it how they like it, and they know where like their windows are going to go, and they've got the layout they want, then they'll build all the structural supports to get it to the right amount. And then they'll just go around, they'll fix all the holes real quick and call that a day. So it all depends on how you want to do it. We're going to deconstruct our bed here because it's in the way. So here's our large room. This gives us an absolute ton of space. And it glitched out a bit. There's some air bubbles right here. And then we run over here to our T section. this is where we're going to want to go down. To do that, we go to interior pieces and ladders. And we just build a ladder. And we built 2 vertical structures. This will build a ladder all the way down, because you can't actually physically be inside those tubes that we built down. So it'll build it all the way down like this for us, see? And then down here,
Hull integrity restored.
we can repair this little
Draining
spot.
systems initiated.
And then it'll drain out this tube as well here. Climb up this ladder, let that start draining out down there. The other thing we want to do, why I built this as a T, is I want to put another hatch here so that we have a way to get in over on this side of the large room instead of having to come through this side every time over here. So to that end, I'm going to want a piece of quartz. Grab a couple of pieces of quartz here just to be safe. And let's get some glass. Alright, so over here, we want to go and build another hatch so that we can access the base from this side over here. There we go. Look at how lovely that looks. And I left this one up here, why I did a T, because I want to be able to build this off into a another multi-purpose room over here is what we're going to have. Because I think we're going to have this come out as a scanner on this side here, the scanning room, and then this one's going to come over. Actually, instead of multi-purpose room, we might do an observatory over here, actually. Yeah, we might make this an observatory room. We'll see. One of the two. One of the two. And we might... I wonder if we can build underneath here. Will it let us do that? It will. Alright, so we're going to put a multi-purpose room here. There. I think that one right there, that multi-purpose room, is what we're going to use
It may
for...
be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity.
for construction,
Treat this space as
because the
your home,
moon
but
pool is going to
never
be on
forget
this
that it is
side,
not.
so that's a good spot for us to offload resources, and then we'll just take them in here, and this will be our fabrication room. This is where we'll have all of our lockers full of materials, and where we'll actually build all of our stuff. I think that'll work well in there. And then what we'll do on this side is we're going to change this. This will be our grow beds. This is where we'll grow stuff out here on this side. That should make sense. And then we'll have the scanner on that other side. And we're going to have a generator as well, a bioreactor. That bioreactor is probably... we might put that bioreactor right here, actually.
Oxygen.
Off that little T. Maybe we'll put the bioreactor there. And then have an observatory off of that. How many materials do we have? Not much, okay. So what we know, though, is that we're going to have windows right here. So let's put some windows
Seek fluid intake.
in this side of this large room. There we go. That way we'll be able to see things very well. So we're down to 1.8 for hull integrity now.
Welcome aboard,
And
Captain.
that is fine. We had some more water somewhere, right? Yeah, right here. Let's
Vital
consume
signs
that.
stabilizing.
Alright. Get more of this. Still have a bunch of lithium here. Alright. So we can't quite build the moon pool yet. Do a multi-purpose here. First we're going to build a reinforcement. Here. There we go. Build the multi-purpose here. And we might have to change this though. No, it should be fine. It doesn't have any struts coming off of it, so we should be able to do that. Why is there a biter way over here? Excuse me, sir. You just came over and killed a peeper. Really? Really? What an asshole, even. Alright, so the moon pool will go down there. This here is going to be the generator room. We'll put a bioreactor in there for now. Yeah, okay. I think this is looking good. This is looking how we want it, I think. And in the scanner room, we need some copper in order to build that up. Yeah, so this is looking pretty good. In here, we should have room for 2 alien containment sections, because they'll take up 2 of these. And then with that, we'll be able to hatch all the eggs we want to hatch. We'll get into that later. So if we want to make a glass dome on this sucker, as well as these, we're going to need enameled glass and more lithium. So to get enameled glass, we talked about this, I think our first part, we talked about that. We need stalker teeth. So let's get stuff a little bit better set up here. Drop off this stuff. We won't need him right now. Don't need these batteries. We'll keep the flares, I guess. Mostly we just need a bunch of stalker teeth. And probably more quartz. Yeah, 5 pieces of quartz, is that it? Yeah, just the 5, okay. So we need a lot more quartz. Let's get... Yeah, I have like a whole section full of quartz here. That would be good. Grab all this stuff. We'll put all this stuff in here. Everything I don't need at the moment. Let's grab our other air tank though. Just so we have the 2. Just do that. Okay, we do have 1 stalker tooth. That's important. So we need more quartz and more stalker teeth. Alright, we are going to need some more food and water here. So to that end, I think I had a piece of salt. Yep. So salt and... go with salt. Yeah, we need bleach. Yeah, coral tube sample. Make some bleach. Make some water. Grab some fish, cook those. There we go. Alright, so we want a whole bunch of quartz and some stalker teeth. So we'll come over to this kelp forest right next to us here. Bunch of salt I'm seeing. Find a good spot here. Looks like this is a nesting spot right here where they're dropping metal. Perfect. Alright. Grab this salt while we're here. Alright, so they're dropping metal right over here. And they're picking it up. You just dropped it here. Now you're dropping it over there. Okay. Grab this salt while we're here, I guess. So there's one stalker tooth. Anything in here? Yeah. Some titanium. Grab this salvage. Now they're upset because I took the salvage. Drop it over here so they can pick it up again. We're waiting for them to do that. We can look for some more nodes to bust open. We do need more copper. There's some more salt. There's a lot of salt over here, good grief. What do we got down here? Oh, more metal, okay. Is this another nest? Is this where they were dropping metal? Could be.
30 seconds.
Oh no, 30 seconds. Ooh, some lead, that's good.
Oxygen.
That's why we got our other air tank. So the air tank switching is fine. The audio plays as if you're drowning for some reason, even if you do swap out your air tanks. But that is okay. It's not going to hurt us. Got our CMOth there to let us know where that spot was. Oh, yep, there's a tooth. And here's a tooth. Right, crotch shell, some more metal. There's another tooth. And another tooth. How many we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait for them to do some more of that, I suppose. Oh, here's some more metal for them.
30 seconds.
I guess I can explain that again. So basically, every time the stalkers pick up a piece of metal, there's 4 different types of metal that they can pick up. 3 of those types, there's a 25% chance that they will drop one of their teeth when they do that. So, we want to just give them a bunch of metal, basically. Because they'll pick up metal, and they'll swim over, and they'll drop it down in their nest. And what we want is to maximize the amount they're picking that metal up. So, yeah, see, he's grabbing this stuff here. This is bad metal here. This is bad metal here. This is the type of metal that, all 3 of these are. For whatever reason, when they pick that metal up, there is no chance that they're actually going to drop a tooth. So we don't want them to play with that metal. So we're going to get rid of those. Hello! Instead, we'll give them the good metal there. Drop motif. Oh, he's dropping some over here too. Oh, there's another stalker tooth. I see another one? No, it's a shadow. Okay. I'll actually drop this because I need more space. And then there should be more teeth. Where's this other spot we were at where they were dropping metal? That wasn't it right there, was it? No. Here it is. This was the other place. Teeth over here. No, it doesn't look like they've messed with this metal yet. No?
30 seconds.
No teeth? Okay. We'll take what we've got for now. And some quartz. Let's put the salt in there as well. That should be enough for the moment for our purposes. And then a good spot for quartz is going to be these grassy plateaus. Salt too, actually, but see, there's a piece of quartz there. Piece of quartz there. They hide in the grass. It's a sand shark. You need 2 pieces of quartz for 1 piece of glass. Then you got to add a stalker tooth to make it enameled glass. So. Much resource gathering. That's the name of the game. Much resource gathering. Any copper? No. Silver. That's good. Bunch of salt. Oh, here's some nodes. What's this? Ooh, lead. 2 nice lead nodes. We need to remember that. Whole bunch of lead when we need it later. So these huge mineral nodes like this, says we need special equipment. What that means is we need a prawn suit, which remember we scanned we can make, and we need the drill arm attachment for it though, so that we can drill those big mining deposits, which we do not yet have. And we got some more there. So yeah, we'll need to be able to drill that. We're gonna go ahead and grab this egg, since we're right here for the sand shark. Alright, let's take what we got back to the base for now. We should have enough to get that dome built on the large room. Slide in here. This is currently where the fabricator is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And make a bunch of glass. So again, this is the current schedule we're working with. Today, Subnautica is not going to 11. We're going to have to get off around... What was it? About 10:15? 10:15, 10:20. Somewhere in there we got to get off. I have an appointment I got to go to. But then I will be back and we'll be doing the throwing knives only Fallout 76 challenge at noon there. So today's Subnautica will be a little bit short. But we'll be back to normal tomorrow for Subnautica. Just so everybody's tracking there. Alright, so now that we have some glass, we just need those stalker teeth. And let's actually throw some of this in here so I can grab these. Enameled glass. So just a couple of minutes there, and we've got 5 enamel glass. We need 4 for that dome piece. Alright, let's see how this looks. No idea what this is going to do to structural integrity. We need 2 lithium and 1 titanium. Oops. Put you in here. Drop this in here for now. Right. Check that out. Yeah. Not a ton to see up there, but it lets in a whole bunch of light. Looks really nice. We can actually see what time of day it is. Very, very nice. A lot easier than just these little foggy side windows here. Nice and clear. Awesome. Awesome. Now we're getting somewhere. Pop out over here. Yeah, see? Look at how nice that is. It's gonna be one nice base. Alright, let's grab the rest of our materials out of the sea moth here. Alright. So, drop this stuff off in here for now. Just because we don't need it. Wait, oops, did I drop my... Not that. What else we got? A bunch of this. All the titaniums. Didn't we? I think we got some copper, didn't we? 2 copper. So we need a gold and a table coral sample. Okay. I don't think we have any table coral, but we need our knife. Where will we put our knife? There it is. And we need some lithium, because I think we need to do another structural support. So for table coral, boop, grab that. Reinforcement on there. Oops. Reinforcement on this side. There we go. Plenty of structural support now. Alright, so over here, we put our scanner. Whoopsie daisies. Right there. This is going to be awesome. Because with this, we can find anything we're missing. Super easy. And it comes with a couple of camera drones. Interesting note, in Below Zero, the second game, the cameras do not come with the scanner room. You have to build them separate, which is a bit of a letdown, but it is what it is. So now, so scan range right now is 300 meters, so 300 meters out from the scanner room. So you can see how our base right here is kind of like this L shape right here, right? And then it drops off into the grassy plateau here with the kelp forest over on this side here, and all these caves over here. This is all kelp forest. But yeah, see, we can tell it that we want to find this stuff, right? So any of these materials, you can say, hey, we want stalker teeth, tell us where the wrecks are, shale chunks. So I think 300 meters, it can actually look just a little bit into the Jellyshroom caves, maybe? Maybe not. I'm not seeing Jellyshroom caves on here. So maybe I can't quite see that far. But there is shale in the Jellyshroom caves, so it's a possibility. And creature eggs, so we can find creature eggs with this too. And then we can control the cameras from here. There's upgrades we can get. The most important one is this HUD chip, because then when we're swimming around, we can actually see where it's scanning those items. The speed upgrade, we don't really need the speed upgrade. The range upgrade, though, so that we can get a greater range for this scanner room. So right now it's at 300. We can put 4 range upgrades in here, and this whole room will be full of this thing's aura that it's able to scan. So for the HUD chip here, and then these, that's what we need to work on. So that's going to make it where we can... What is going on here? I bet that was another one of those biters killing another fish. And again, we need more copper. We are low on the copper. Magnetite we should have. Now, to build the computer chip, however, we're going to need copper wire, gold, and 2 table coral samples. And I don't think we have any copper wire, so again, we need to find some more copper. Do need the magnetite. So all we have is the 2 pieces. That might be all we have is 2 pieces. Throw that in there. Pull all this out of here. Throw it in here. Want all these things in here, not you. These things are going to go over here. Just trying to slowly organize all the bullshit here. So that's going to be our biggest problem, is the organization. Boop, get all that in there. Take you out of there. Put you over here. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's looking better. Let me get these things. That should be all we need right there. For the moment, at least. Yep. So can I do this? No. Okay. Alright. We need to find a whole lot more copper. This one will be copper. There we go. It's a salt. Yeah, it's a salt deposit. Okay. Oh, crash fish. Oh no, another one. Wow, there's like 3 of them in that one cave. Good grief. That's a lot of crash fish. Is that 2 copper now? 3. We're gonna want 6. Need 6 copper to do what we're doing right now.
Seconds.
tank, right? Yeah. Hello, stalker.
Oxygen. Seek fluid intake.
Find these like pillars in the grassy plateau. Those usually have some mineral nodes on them as well. Whoops. I scrolled up and I meant to only scroll down. Interesting. There's hardly anything on that one. There's another sand shark egg. Where'd you go? What? That silver just disappeared. Did you see that? It's just gone. It said, "Okay, bye," and it left. Yes, 30 seconds, I know. Sea moth fragment over there. It's a great spot for sea moth fragments if you don't have them. There we go. There's a lot of these little pillars over here by Bravo. I bet that there's lots over here we can get. Look at 5 copper right now. We are almost at critical levels of water, but that's okay.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yep, we'll take care of that. No worries. Give me a minute. Let me find more copper. Okay, next one has to be copper then. Next limestone. There we go. There's the 6 we need for what we're doing right now. And there's our base right there. Right. Oh, you know what? I did not edit the title on this stream either. This is part 3, not part 2. Whoops. I'm a horrible streamer. I messed up a title. Wait, we do need a coral tube sample here. A few of them so we can make some water. Prepare to knife. Good grief. Lagging out on me here. Just about out of power on this guy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thinking here. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Make a whole bunch of bleach here. Making a bunch more bleach so we can turn that into a bunch more water. Alright. Alright, there we go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Boom, all the water. And then grab these Reginalds and we'll eat those. You hear that? There's fish knocking into the wall right now. There we go, and then we can get in here. We can use up this health kit. Bam. Alright, so we can make our copper wire now. We also need some more of these. Copper wire. And that gets us a computer chip. Alright, and then we need... There we go. So with this we can make the computer chip, we can make one of those range upgrades. And that'll get us started here. Computer chips, we can see what we're scanning on the outside. And one range upgrade. So that'll take us from 300 meters to 350 meters. So it puts the range out just a little bit more. We have this scanner room upgrade now. So now if I say, hey, we want more of that magnetite. Okay, it is getting stuff in the Jellyshroom caves. That's gotta be where that is. See, so now it sends that pulse out and we can tell it's down there. And if we want to see where that is, we can actually go and grab a camera off the side of this thing. And we can go check out where this magnetite is. And where it is it's down here in these Jellyshroom caves underneath where we're at. So we'll go through cave entrance alpha here and we can go scout this out. We got a light on this camera drone as well. Hello, spadefish. And a hoopfish. So there's a piece of shale right here on the way down. See, look at all this magnetite. We don't need a massive amount of magnetite for this this playthrough, but there. See, we can tell there's one here. There's a whole ball of it here that has to get mined, and then over towards this base here. There's going to be a few more pieces. So right here, right here. You can see there's lots of pieces of shale down here as well. Yeah. And we can just leave our drone here. So we know that there's a couple of pieces right where this drone's at. And we can actually see the picture there. So then we also have a waypoint, see? Because we can see that camera drone 2 is down there. So if you can't make the scanner upgrade, what you can do is you can fly these camera drones around to kind of create little beacons, if you will, and then chase those beacons down. Let's see here. Double check my inventories. We'll take one of these with us just to be safe. Where do we put that other creature egg? Right there. And then somewhere, there we go. This guy here, we want to swap the battery out. Boop. Alright. And we're just going to dump all our other resources in here. Because all we really want to do right now is go get a ton of resources out of the Jellyshroom caves.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because we need not just the magnetite that's down there, but all kinds of stuff that's down there. A lot of good stuff for us. Lots of good materials. Just gonna park right here. We got one of those eggs. That's for those crabs. Snatch one of those as well. Alright. That gives us a whole bunch of more resources there. We should be good with that. Alright. Inventory full. And now we can pop back over to the base. Turn these creep clusters into fiber mesh. There we go. Take salt out of there. And man, we have a ton of gold here, don't we? Put you in there. No more lead to put in here, at least yet. Okay. Bunch of lithium in here. Okay. together.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Make another lubricant.
Warning,
Oh, no.
emergency power
We've
only.
used up all our power. It must be middle of the night, Yep. So our solar panels are not going to give us any power right
Warning,
now.
emergency power only.
And with...
Oxygen production
Yeah,
offline.
exactly. So with no power, we won't have oxygen. It gave us just
Power
enough
restored.
back that we'll get
All
oxygen.
primary systems online.
So let's see where we put our habitat builder. We can start doing what you call it? Stuck in feedback loop there. The bioreactor. Yeah. Which we have the stuff for. Let's go here and do this. So we need the wiring kit, lubricant, and titanium. Where did we put the titanium? Is it all in here? Yep. I think we were going to do that in this multi-purpose room, I believe. It was going to be bioreactor.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
Keep a photojournal to motivate yourself in times of despair. So we're going to take... I was thinking we'd just take these creature eggs. There's plenty more sand shark eggs, so... you can actually just put this egg in there. You can put eggs in here, you can put fish in here, you can put kelp in here. But basically you just put any kind of biological matter into the bioreactor and it creates power. So that egg will give us some power for a bit. And let's see here. Check out our blueprints. So we still need the moon pool. We need the drill arm. Oh yeah, the stasis rifle, that's right. We need magnetite for that as well. The prawn suit, we need aerogel for. That's going to be a little bit more difficult to get a hold of. I'll show you how to do that though. At 10 o'clock, we got about 15 minutes. So let's make some more beacons. Let's start there. Let's start there. Foils. Make some more beacons. While I'm thinking of it, let me fix this this title here. I forgot to change this. There we go. Fix the title there. This is part 3, not part 2. Alright, so we actually are very low on titanium as well here. We have some in here, but not like we want. Okay. And we want to move the fabricator down there to that other spot as well. Once we have the moon pool, that is. So, alright, so to obtain aerogel, there's 2 things we need. We need gel sacks and we need rubies. Gel sacks and rubies. And there's a couple of places we can get this from. So, yeah, this will work for us right here. Actually, we need the repair tool. We don't really want to go anywhere with a vehicle without the repair tool. And let's take these flares. Take the first aid kits as backup. I'll take the scanner. We shouldn't need the laser cutter for this trip, though. Okay, that should be good right there. Let's actually drink some more water before we go, too. Double check our storage is empty. It is. Alright. Set up our hotkeys a little bit better here. Scanner on here, yep. Patch this up. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
To find rubies and gel sacks, we're gonna go down. So, again, center point of the coral tube is over there. There's the Aurora. You'll go to those Jellyshroom cave openings that we found, right? With, I think it was Life Pod 17. You follow this grassy plateau away from the Aurora. Kind of where it meets up with the kelp forest here. We'll follow that edge. And this is where we're going to get rubies and gel sacks, both, actually. We'll come this way. We'll see that it starts dropping off here. You see here, proposed Degassi habitat, 500 meters down. Yeah. We're not going to that marker, but we're going this direction. See, we're getting another radio transmission. So right here where you see these bulbs, this is where we want to be. There's a gel sack on the floor right there. I can see it. Alright, so we're going to go right about here and then hop out. So this is a gel sack here. Oh, we should have scanned that, I guess. Scan this membrane tree. We want to scan absolutely everything for dusk completion run. So there's one gel sack. Just grab some other resources while we're here. And I think we have to go a little bit deeper. Okay, there's a warper. We don't want to mess with Mr. Warper over there. But yeah, if we go deep enough over here, we should see rubies on this cliff wall as well. Got a little close to that thermal vent there, that's okay. Some silver, that's good for us. Hop off this side. Oh, thank God, some copper. Have we scanned? Okay. Ah, yes, here's the wreck. This is the good spot right here. You'll want to go off the edge of this wreck, and you'll definitely get rubies. So this right here is where we're going to put one of our beacons. Put it right on the wreck itself here. Boop. Alright. We're going to call this...
30 seconds.
I believe this is the Grand Reef. Grand Reef Cliff Edge. So here's the drill arm we want for the prawn suit as well. Get that scanned up.
Oxygen.
Switch our air tank over. Thermal plant fragment. This will be useful later. Honestly, the bioreactor is plenty of energy for what we're doing for a while. And eventually we'll have nuclear reactor capability as well. Scanner room fragment, we already have that. Thermal plant. Oh, here we go. Here's another drill arm.
Acquired.
So I think we only need 2 fragments for the drill arm, right? Yeah. So there's that.
Blueprint acquired.
Alright, we gotta go back to the sea moth because we need more oxygen. There's one, finally. So here's Ruby here. Boop. That's what it looks like. I think that warper is over there. He needs to stay over there. So between those gel sacks and rubies, we can make aerogel. And we can check the blueprint system here. We need 2 of those aerogel in order to make the prawn suit. So since we've got the depth upgrade for the sea moth, we can actually go down. Oh, there's another gel sack right there. We'll park this like over here. Should be good, yeah. We did see another gel sack over here. There it is. Scan it first this time. Boop. Salt, I don't need salt at the moment. Always need more quartz though. Alright, so here's another ruby. Boop. So we have enough stuff to make 2 aerogel, which is what we need. Scanner room fragment, don't really need the titanium at the moment. Another ruby maybe? That'd give us 3 aerogel. What do we need for, so we know? The drill arm. Drill arm, we should have everything we need for that as well. Cool. Alright, so with that, we can get a prawn suit set up now. What's this? Alright, we already have thermal plant. So we're good on those. So with that, we can make aerogel. And with the prawn suit and the drill arm, we'll be able to start mining those big nodes that we see around all over the place that we haven't been able to mess with. So there was lithium nodes, lead nodes, all kinds of stuff. We'll be able to drill those nodes and get a whole bunch of resources from them now. And there's quite a few of those nodes actually close to our base, so we don't even have to take that prawn suit far. But the prawn suit, I think, starts out with 300 depth it can go to, I believe. And it's not quite as fast as our sea moth here, but it's not particularly slow either. Repair this up. Sea moth gets dinged up a lot just from bumping into things.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. So advanced materials, aerogel. Go ahead and make that up. Alright, and then we needed, I think we have an enameled glass, yep. We need 2 plasteel. We need a lot of diamond here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 1 lithium. A lot of plasteel. Okay, so all our titanium here. Well, hold on. Actually, do we have any? We do actually have these. So we can go ahead and make 2 of those plasteel ingots for the prawn suit. Oh, sorry. It's probably really loud. And then we just need some lead. Ta-da! And then in order to make that prawn suit drill arm, I believe that is made... Okay, we cannot actually make this. I don't know why I spaced that. We cannot make the vehicle upgrade for the prawn suit drill arm until we have the moon pool, because we need the vehicle upgrade station. And the vehicle upgrade station has to be built in the moon pool. So we cannot actually make that yet. But we can make the prawn suit. And then that's when we will have to actually call this short for today's stream. Again, this is the schedule we're currently working with. But today we are going to be calling it short because I have to get to an appointment here. Alright, our mobile vehicle bay. There's our prawn suit. See, there's Cyclops here we can make too, but we don't have the ingredients. The Neptune launch platform. We got the plans to make this. This is a rocket we're going to use to escape the planet. We can make the platform, but that's all we could really do right now.
It is normal when first
We're not going to have the
piloting
materials to make the rest of
feel a
it.
sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
Here's our prawn suit, sinking way down here. Alright, check this beastie out, huh?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There. So basically it's got these water jets. On the bottom right there you see the purple bar. That's like how much jump thrust you have. And you can change the angle while you're in flight by holding the directional keys ever so slightly. So starting off without the drill arm, you can see we just got the two pinchers. You can punch sharks and stuff that are coming at you with these to get them to leave you alone, and you can use these grabbers to pick things up. Because when you pick stuff up, it will go into this storage bay that starts on the suit here. And you can upgrade this, the same upgrades that go in the Seamoth. I think every upgrade gives you one more line here, and you can put a total of 4 on this sucker, so it can hold quite a bit of stuff. Where's all this light coming from? Oh, from the prawn suit itself, yep. Prawn suit has lights on it, I forgot. You can't see the beam going through the water, which is really kind of weird, but that's what that light is from. Alright, so we've got our base built up a lot more now. We've actually got a bioreactor, we've got a scanner, we've got the prawn suit built, everything pulled over from the Aurora. We have a good bit of specialty materials and stuff. Now we're just looking for the moon pool fragment, so we can get our moon pool built right here. And then get the drill arm upgrade on this guy. And then we're going to be able to start going deeper, getting more materials, scanning more things, getting more of the completionist tasks knocked out. But we're going to have to call it there for today, because I do have to get to my appointment. So we're going to take care of that. We're going to be back at about noon. We're going to start working some more on the Fallout 76 Throwing Knives Only challenge. And then we're trying to do Apex Legends in the evenings, starting around 5 p.m. That's not going to happen today. I got to go pick up a couch and a display cabinet. So tonight, it's probably not going to happen, depending on how long those take to take care of. But tomorrow night, I believe we should be able to still do some Apex streaming tomorrow night, but probably not tonight. Today got a little bit full of other stuff on the schedule. But I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. It's always good to see everybody we've got here. We're getting people from all over the world and whatnot coming to hang out with us, so that's always good to see all the different people here. So I appreciate you all tuning in, and I will see you all back at noon if you're interested in the Fallout challenge that we're working on. Alright. Thank you, everybody. See you next time.